and welcome to the Star Wars Dads podcast. I am TM5C79. Here are your pilots, Spidershan and Josephine Bruce.
Welcome back!
Hello there.
Hello, Shannon. We're back
Hello
again.
there. Yes.
Let me fix the camera a bit. It's a little low. Now we're good. I look good. You look good. We all look good. How have you been?
Pretty good. Pretty
Great.
good. You? It's been a little bit.
Yes, I was still busy. Since last episode we spoke that I had a busy summer, and it's still busy, but it's mellowing out a bit. All the busy stuff is done, and starting to focus more on Star Wars and other stuff that I enjoy.
Excellent.
Yeah. We're going to start off the episode saluting everyone. Thank you for joining us. We are at 61 subscribers on YouTube. Thank you very much. We're almost at the 100, but guess what? I don't think we're going to make it until the 31st. But anyhow, it's a great ride. We're not over yet. It's not over yet, but we'll do something. Started. Yeah. You know what? Delusions of grandeur, like Han Solo it says in Return of the Jedi. Before we continue, I would like to salute and bring attention to a voice that was lost today. Peter Cullen passed away today, and that saddened me because that was a voice of my childhood. And listening to a song, listened to the Transformers theme in the car after work today, it was bringing tears to my eyes. It was like a member of the family, or a close member of the family, that just passed away. I didn't realize it hit me in the car as I listened to the music. It's like, oh my gosh, Optimus Prime is no longer. So it's kind of and now everybody's going to be watching the movie. A lot of people are going to be rewatching the movie on September 17th, the 40th anniversary, and it's going to hit
back in theaters.
Yeah, it's going to hit harder, I think.
Even harder than normal.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, and I know that Transformers is one of your other major pillars of fandom. I know you're a big fan of Transformers.
Yeah, it was before Star Wars.
Yeah. Yeah. I've always been a fan of Transformers, but never really dug deep. But I mean, he named something from our childhood, and he probably did a voice in it. I mean, obviously Optimus Prime is probably what he's most famous for, but
yeah,
I mean,
Winnie the Pooh.
I mean, he did some stuff in Winnie the Pooh. He did Monterey Jack and Rescue Rangers. That was always a good one. I always enjoyed that cartoon, just so many different things. And so, I don't know that he ever did anything in Star Wars, but it wouldn't surprise me if somebody
I'm looking that
is
up
like,
now.
oh, actually he did, but yeah. But definitely, our thoughts go out to his family and friends, and we'll definitely miss him.
Yeah, it says here he did not have an official voice role. Okay, yeah. So yeah, he did not have anything in Star Wars.
That's about it. Just about anything else, though, he was connected to it the rest of our childhood. So yep, absolutely.
Yeah. So for today, I am wearing a Optimus Prime Transformers shirt in salute of the voice of our childhood. Well, one of the voices. There are many. Yes. So let's get on with the show. We send our condolences to the fans of Transformers and the family and of Peter Cullen. He is from Montreal, and so that's great to know, and I'm very proud of that. Optimus Prime's voice was born in Montreal, so that's like 40 minutes or 30 minutes from where I live. So I don't
Yeah.
know where exactly he used to grow up, but that's a little private. I'm not gonna go drive by it. I wonder if there's some people that
I'm
drop off
sure
some
people
flowers
will.
there. Yeah.
Sure people will. So,
Well, I
yep.
might look into that just to see if anybody did or not. I'm just curious. Okay, now welcome back to Star Wars. Star Wars Dad is
Yes, we got
here.
a lot to cover, and we're
Yes.
going to try to get through everything relatively quickly here. So,
Yeah, today we'll just
if
focus
there's,
on the news
yep,
and what we've been doing, and then what we've been doing, the news, and that'll be it for today.
yeah,
Since we had a slow start up here with my computer, deciding this take 2 hours to download an update and then install the
yeah,
update.
yes.
So we're
But
here now.
yep, and if there's any more discussion, that'll be the next episode. We can always discuss these things more. But,
Hmm.
so have you had time to do anything in your busy schedule with Star Wars?
No, actually, you did not much have time. I didn't have much time to check on the news and everything. Just the big news from D7,
D23?
D17. I don't know why I said 17.
D23.
D23. The big news from there, and I didn't have much time to go on the computer or check anything out before. All right, let's move that there because I didn't have much time to deal with all that stuff.
Mhm.
Because by the end of the day, I just wanted to stop.
Right. Yep.
All right. And
But you did do some Star Wars gaming.
well, that's what I was going to mention. But yesterday I decided we were going to record, but it didn't work out. So I decided, you know what, I have a couple of moments. So I decided to give it another go on Monopoly Star Wars. And it was boring, actually. Oh, your green cup disappeared again.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was kind of boring. I've during last weekend we went out of town, and my family and I, and we went to go visit the Perceptor. Do you Perceptor from Transformers? Speaking of Transformers, no, one of the turrets from the what do you call it? From the Millennium Falcon. There's a little bit of southeast from us. There's a oh, what's that called? My brain went to sleep now. Well, I went for a visit anyhow to what do you call that? A giant telescope.
Mm.
And so around there, I forgot my point. Oh yes, we got a B&B, not a B&B. We rented a home, and so there was some games in there, and there was a Monopoly game, Monopoly World, and the one with credit cards.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
and it's the first time I played that one, but I was playing with my family, and it was fun. And then last night I was playing the Monopoly Star Wars on PlayStation, and it was boring. It's just the fact that you just click buttons. You're not
Yeah.
really.
Well, I think from when I played it too, I think that playing against other live people is preferable. It's
I thought of
it.
that. I'm going to give it another chance with um, against others. Well, with my family, I'm going to ask them to sit down and play with to join me in a game because right now I don't have PlayStation online, so I'm not going to fork over $25 Canadian just to play one round or two rounds. But I did
Mm,
play once the first trial. Well, the first trial when I first received it from a code from Ubisoft. Thank you again, Ubisoft Canada. And I don't foresee myself playing that often because watching the animations is cool. And when I first played that online, it was interesting because it was new. And playing it again, it was kind of boring because it's not a Monopoly that you sit down and you're interacting with the pieces, you're moving the die. you're doing more. This is me just getting off of playing a few days later of a physical board game.
Mm.
So it's, of course, it's not the same, but
Right.
I'm going to give it another try. I'm going to try to get some people around me here to play a
Yeah.
couch
See if you
co-op.
can get your see if you can get your family or somebody to do it with you and report back. Because I'd be curious. Because I think that it would be more fun. I think part of it is the interaction part.
Yes.
So, but we should probably jump into our news though here
Yeah.
because we've
Where's the news
got
button?
quite a few things here.
Okay. Thank you, R2. So what do we have here? We start with Maul. We have a date for Shadowlord. Maul Shadowlord returns in 2027.
Target at least.
Oh, well, that we knew already.
No, we did not actually. We
We
did not
do.
know this.
I'm
No,
gonna say
because
yes
no,
because
this was this they announced that it would come back next year, just at D23. We did not have this before because we talked about this that they at first said when they announced it was getting another season, they said they were going to start working on it, and we were told that it might not be for a little while because they were focusing on some other projects. And then um but then um what's his name that does the voice of Darth Maul? Um he
Matt
said,
Lanter.
well,
Oh, Sam
what?
Witwer.
Same Whitwer. Matt Lanter did Anakin
Yeah,
in Clone Wars. Um anyway, he said, well, I wouldn't be so it's not as far away as you think. So that was good. That was good. But I do remember we talked about this. So this is new information that it is coming next year. We don't have a month yet. But I would imagine it'll probably be, oh, maybe summertime. Because
maybe.
the first part
I'm
of the
sure they're already in right now, recording it all.
Yeah, but they've probably already done recording. They do that pretty early.
Oh, yeah.
They were probably done recording the season 2 before season 1 even finished airing. It wouldn't surprise me. I know, like with Clone Wars, they would record, they'd be like a season and a half to 2
I
seasons
remember.
ahead
Yeah,
of what
yeah,
was actually
yeah.
airing.
They were a
So
well-oiled
anytime you heard,
machine.
yeah, and anytime you heard them giving interviews or anything, they'd be like, I don't want to say too much because I don't know what's aired compared to what we've
Yeah,
recorded,
I don't know where
and
I am now.
it's hard to kind of figure
Where
that
are
out.
we?
So
I
this is
can't.
good
In
news, though.
2027, I'm really anxious to see
I'm glad.
Lawson again.
Yeah, I think only if you're talking about the kid Lawson.
Nope,
Only if
I'm
you're
talking
talking
about
about the
the
kid
dad
Lawson.
Lawson.
No, we're not seeing him again, except for maybe a flashback or previously. No, but I think that this is good news. But I don't think we're going to see this till at least summer. The beginning of the year is going to be pretty packed with Ahsoka and with uh with the re-release of New Hope,
Yeah,
the and with Starfighter and everything else. So I don't think we see this until at least summer, maybe fall.
yeah, I
Uh
agree.
Probably next year. But it's good news. It's not as far away as what I first feared.
Ewan
Um,
McGregor has casually pitched ideas for more Kenobi stories to Filoni. Um, yeah, he's not giving up on Kenobi. I read something that he wouldn't mind finishing his career just doing Kenobi.
yeah. Yeah, all of a sudden I feel like he's really, he did his other stuff. I think, when he first finished the prequels, I think he really kind of wanted to distance the Star Wars stuff a little bit. Um, but he's done a lot of other things now, and his wife's doing Star Wars, and so I think that, he's just
Yeah,
like, I
Vanessa
just I
Marshall,
just love
right?
doing this. No, 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 no. Vanessa Marshall's a character that she voiced in animation. But Vanessa Marshall does not do live action Hera. Um, it's
Oh, she's the live action Hera.
Mary
Oh,
Elizabeth
I'm
or
sorry,
Elizabeth
I got
something,
them
or
mixed up. Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
sorry.
no. Uh, but anyway, and I think he's now really kind of coming back around. He sees how much support he's getting from fans now. now that the prequel hate is not as strong as it used to be. Thanks to the sequel trilogy, everybody moved on to that. So, so this is cool. I guess one of the stories he pitched, he said was Kenobi going out to try to find Yoda, and connect with Yoda physically again, at some point for some reason. So I think that's kind of cool. We'll see if that actually uh see if we get anything. I think there's still definitely more Kenobi stories to be told. So
Oh
I love
yeah,
that now he's just like, yeah, I'm pitching. Let's go. I want to do it. So that's good news. That's good news. Um
Mandalorian and Grogu movie
yeah.
premieres on Disney Plus September 2nd. I am going to watch it. I didn't
Yep.
get a chance
Yep.
to rewatch it yet, so
Yeah, I've
I
seen it twice. I'm glad we're getting to see it. So I eventually hope to get a physical, but maybe when I can find a copy that's
yeah, me too.
on sale.
It's not on
It's
sale
hard.
yet,
It's
is it?
hard. Yeah, you could buy a physical. I'm pretty sure. Um, at
I'm
least you
excited
could
about
pre-order it. But
I'm
yeah,
ex-
this is gonna be nice. This is gonna be cool. I'm gonna have it on. I'm gonna be playing it. I'm gonna have it probably on repeat for a little bit. I really
well,
enjoyed
with
this
Disney
movie.
Plus, you
So
mean?
yep, yep.
Yeah. They're going to
So
also include a making of podcasts. They're like a podcast interviews. They're interviewing each other on Disney Plus at the same time this the movie is released on September 2nd. And
yes,
when I
Disney.
read that podcast, it's oh no, they're going to be doing a lot.
Yeah, it's well, yeah, it's a podcast. They Disney Plus is really going in on, well, a lot of streaming services are having these podcasts that they're
Netflix just has a
connected
whole
to.
section of
Yep. Yeah,
podcasts.
HBO has a lot now too.
Do
Like
they?
it's
Yeah.
it's just, yeah. And now Disney Plus is getting in on it. I know they're getting some Marvel ones put together leading up to the next Avengers movie. I
Well,
mean,
we got
it's
3 years on
just
them.
going on that. It's like, um so that's that's kind of cool. I think that we miss that a lot. We don't even get it very much on physical. DVDs used to have, that was one of the cool things about DVDs, is you get these making of um specials, and so I feel like this is kind of the same thing. It's the same way to get this behind the scenes stuff, and I think that's really cool. So I'll
Hmm.
I'll definitely have to check those out and kind of report back on those.
The Lego Star Wars is still like going strong. The Mandalorian special and the Mandalorian on Disney Plus. What is on September 2nd as well?
Yes. Yeah, I guess I put on Mandalorian both on
Yeah, I
releasing
see
that
that.
day. But anyway,
So the
but
Mandalorian,
yeah,
there's a Mandalorian special for Legos.
and it's not it's a retelling of, I guess, the first three seasons
Okay,
of
not the movie.
Mandalorian and
Ah,
Grogu,
okay, okay.
not the movie, I don't believe. But it's just kind of the story of how they've been. It's just kind of done in that Lego funny kind of style. Um, I can't. I'll definitely be watching this too. I enjoyed the Star Wars Lego stuff. They're usually worth at least one watch. So, you know, if I could peel myself away from the movie, I'll uh I'll put that on and give that a watch too, and kind of report back. Unfortunately, I can't say the same about Visions. The Visions Ninth Jedi stuff. I have not gotten to it.
Okay.
I haven't brought myself to do it yet. I'm sorry to say. I said I'd watch
Oh,
at least the
Vision. Yeah,
first
yeah.
couple
Visions
and
or
report back. Yeah, the
the
new
Ninth Jedi.
Visions. Yeah, the Ninth Jedi.
Yeah.
It's Visions presents
Oh,
the
okay, I
Ninth
see.
Jedi, or whatever. But
Um, yeah, I plan to watch it. I made a
yeah,
deal with my youngest, and she that I would watch some of her anime, and only if she would watch Visions with and the Ninth Jedi with me, because she's a fan of anime and that type of anime. So I had her watch the trailer with me, and she said yes, she'll give it a shot. But so I plan to sit down with her and watch that. So that's why I haven't watched it yet. I'm waiting for that we're both available to watch something together.
yes.
So yeah, I
That's
really
something
I
Oh,
do
go
want to
ahead.
watch it. Go ahead.
I was gonna say something that I have watched multiple times is the new Ahsoka trailer
I only got to see it
for
once.
season two.
I keep forgetting to rewatch it. I
Uh,
watched it on my phone, but it's not the same. I want to watch it on the
no, you
TV.
got to watch it on TV
Yeah, yeah.
or at least on a good monitor.
You got me
There's
really
a
excited.
lot to see. Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
This is still, it still looks very lore heavy, which is exactly what I want in a
Yeah.
Star Wars Ahsoka show. But if you were somebody who were like, well, I didn't watch Rebels and it was seemed like it was a continuation of that, and I couldn't figure out what was going on. I think if you watched the first season, you'll be okay. It'll be less of there'll still be all the Rebels characters and stuff like that, so it is still kind of a continuation. But I
Mm,
think it's really more of a continuation of that first season. Just hearing, Thrawn declare war against the. Actually, he doesn't even. I don't even think he calls them the New Republic. I think he calls them the Rebellion.
yeah.
Still,
Yeah.
like he's got no interest in recognizing their authority. And this is cool. I'm a little worried they're gonna wrap it all up nice and tidy in a quick little few episode bow. The last two or three episodes and just finish it.
Well,
Um,
with Thrawn,
or
you
make
mean?
it so small. Yeah, or make it so small, like something like Thrawn declaring war you would think it would get Leia and Han and Chewie and Luke out fighting, um, and who knows, maybe we will. Maybe this will be like a
Oh
big
no.
global thing, and they'll
I
bring
don't
in.
think that's gonna happen. No, that would
Well,
be too
I
big.
mean, but that's exactly what it would call for. The story would call for, unless they keep a really low key, and I don't want that, but I'm hoping for a lot, and I think that if we're gonna get those kinds of things, those kind of stories, that we at least get. I'm not saying it's gonna be focused on those, original characters, but even if we got like a scene or an acknowledgement, yeah, Luke is, um, out, he's going to try to get back in time, or I don't know, just some kind of mention so that we still remember that they're around and should be,
Yeah.
involved in a conflict like this.
Right.
But I mean, Ian, like I was saying,
Well, nobody forgot them.
Luke has appeared in
Yes.
these Mandalorian era shows already,
Yes.
and so I think that it's very possible. I think we could easily get a Leia, um,
Do you think
showing up.
we'll get them together, Luke
I don't know.
and Ahsoka in the same scene because we haven't seen them in the same scene yet.
Well, it really depends on how quickly she gets out of that galaxy and back. Um,
Oh, I'm sure within the first two episodes. The second episode, I think they'll be back.
well, yeah, it'll see, because we still, we have the other characters that are also stuck over there. But we're getting a lot of, like, the witches, Dathomir,
Yeah,
glowy green, um, zombie.
like your cup.
Yeah, right. Um, so I'm so excited, but this is lore heavy, and that's exactly I can't wait. That's exactly what I want.
Great,
Exactly. So, and we know it now. It's coming. We knew January, or I don't remember if we knew January, if we just knew early 2027, but it's January 20. So, we got that to look forward to right away at the beginning of next year.
great. Yeah, it's in January, so right after Christmas, and everybody's gonna be calming down. Um, because a week before that, people are going to still be partying. So January 20th, that's a good time. There's nothing
Hmm.
going on.
No.
Star Wars Starfighter got some footage for those at D23, not 17. No official release of the footage, but we did get official name of Gosling's character is Cade. I did end up watching the unauthorized trailer.
I
Uh,
did not.
I did because it's early and it's not going to be spoilery. Uh, it
Oh,
has a,
yeah.
it has a vibe, a pirate vibe.
Hmm.
That's what I
Kind of like, huh? Okay, kind of like Skeleton Crew pirate vibe.
a little bit,
Hmm.
but I don't know. Oh, what's going on here? I'm getting Zoom notifications. How is your experience? Oh, looks like we stopped. So it is a little piratey, not skeleton crew pirate vibe, but it a mature version maybe. But it looks fun.
Okay,
It looks fun.
okay. I decided I'm gonna wait until they decide to show us something. I don't want to see somebody's potato phone copy.
Well, it was okay. Like the sound and everything was okay. I wanted to see something. I just didn't want
Oh, I get
to.
it.
It's not the
Yeah, yeah,
FOMO. It just I wanted to see what another version of Star Wars in the cinema would look like. Not a
yeah.
long episode
Absolutely.
of the Mandalorian, which was
Yeah.
great, but I wanted something else now.
Yep.
Um, oh, I lost my notes. I tucked them away because we had a little issue here of not paying our
Yeah. So
bills
if
with
we look
Zoom.
any different, if we
Oh,
look any different, we lost our connection there, recording for a moment, but we're
yeah.
back. We're
I'm gonna
ready.
patch them through. What I should have done is not. What I should have not have done is uh, stop recording. But anyhow, let's continue
Sorry.
on. Starfighter. So his name is Cade. O'Brien.
No, I think it's Auberon.
Oberon. So yeah.
Auberon. Cade
Okay.
Auberon. It sounds
So
Star Wars. I mean, I know some
Cade.
Cades,
Wasn't
but
there a Cade
it's
already in Star
probably.
Wars?
Probably in a video game or a
Oh, maybe.
book or a comic or well, actually, yeah, Cade Skywalker. There was
That's it.
in the future where they had those comics, Legacy of the Force comics, I think they were, and they took place in the in the future, and it's Luke's like great grandson or
Oh
something. I
boy.
can't
Yeah,
remember,
okay. That's why I
but
remember
it's
hearing a Cade.
yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
it was with a C though.
That I don't recall. I'll have to revisit. That is a good series. Like if you can ever find copies of those they're worth a read. It's a lot of fun. Completely Legends material now, but
Speaking
um
of reading, you were in the cantina reading some Marvel crossover comics.
not yet. Not
Oh,
yet. These don't come out until sometime next year, around the anniversary of Star Wars. But Star Wars and Marvel are finally doing it. I didn't think this would ever actually happen. It's been rumored for a very long time, but we are getting a Marvel and Star Wars crossover. Now, just like you have the love for Transformers in addition to Star Wars, I have a love for Marvel, all things Marvel, well before the movies. I've been reading, Spider-Man and everything for since I was very young. Um, but I never necessarily wanted the two to cross streams, just to throw in
well,
a
they were never
Ghostbusters
owned by the
reference.
same company before. So
No, no,
it was never going to be
but
there as opposed to Transformers and GI Joe. It was owned by Hasbro.
yeah,
So
but
they
remember
ended up
that Star Wars
merging them in
comics.
comics and now they're going to make a movie. But this
I mean,
is
Star Wars comics were done by Marvel originally,
yeah.
like back in the late 70s, early 80s, and so you know, I I don't know. I still don't know how I feel about this. Even
Really?
written, it's so I'm kind of bearing the lead a little bit. This is written by Kevin Smith. Anybody that follows comic and just really a geek pop culture is very familiar
Yeah.
with who Kevin Smith is. Um,
He was the king of
and he's
podcasts
written,
before.
yeah, yeah, and he's written comics before. I have no doubt that
A
he's going to
director
tell,
of Clerks,
he's a
right?
director of Clerks, many other movies.
Yeah.
Um, and he wrote Daredevil. He's written some other comics too. I don't doubt that he can tell an entertaining story here.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with that. I'm
So
not worried about it.
he's gonna merge them together, Star
I mean,
Wars and Marvel.
if anybody is going to do this, I think that Kevin Smith is probably a pretty good guy to be doing it
So
because
what do
he
you
has a
want to
love
see?
for both Star Wars and Marvel. I
What do you
don't
want
know
to
that I
see?
want to. I don't know. I
You
just
don't
don't know
want to
that
see
I
Iron
want
Man
this.
versus Darth Vader?
Well, and that's just it. You
This
know,
is the
it's
toys
at
that they're
first I was
gonna
like,
do.
well, this is just going to be a, you know, at first I was like, well, you know, this is going to be dumb because it's not gonna it's not gonna make a difference. It's gonna be this Elseworld, you know,
Yoda
concept that
versus
really
the
isn't.
Green Lantern.
It's not
No, that's
really.
DC. What
Yeah,
was the Green Goblin?
yeah, no, I you know I
They
was
both have
it,
20
it's
years.
you're just you're just determined to not let me get my thoughts out on this.
Because I find it hilarious.
I I was like, this isn't gonna matter anyway, right? Like it's not gonna be. But then, you know, you read the story about it, and they're like, yeah, this is actually gonna happen in universe. This isn't like an Elseworlds kind
I
of
don't
thing.
see
This
it
isn't
though.
just an alternate universe. This is like, and it's it's in the middle of the rebellion era. So we're getting Darth Vader, we're getting Luke, we're getting Leia. You know, they're going to make it to Earth somehow. They're going to end up through some kind of
Oh, they're going to
wimey
Earth?
timey. Maybe they're going to go world between worlds, and that
Dun, dun, dun,
maybe that's how
dun,
they get
dun, dun,
there.
dun. They were gonna throw in
Um,
some whip
no, we're
action
not getting
from
Indiana Jones. Oh
Indiana
gosh,
Jones. I just broke you.
I I say all this to say I will be there reading these as soon as they're on the app. I
You may pick
may
it up.
actually try to pick it up.
Oh, do you
Um,
think they're gonna have like different versions of the covers? What do you call
yeah,
those?
oh,
The
100% they're
chase
going to.
uh
Yes.
chase
I'm not going to
covers?
do all that, but
Ah,
I might go I used to collect a lot of comics. But it's been a long time since I've really collected a lot of physical comics just because I use the app because it's just cheaper and because I don't really have the space to hold things. So but I might actually see if I can I'll stop in and see if they'll pull you know, hold the issues for me. Or I'll just go in when they release and pick them up. Um, because this is kind of a special thing anyway, even though I'm kind of dreading it. I'm willing to be surprised. I'm willing to be
okay.
surprised here. So, you know, and it's gonna have Spider-Man in it, and it's gonna have Luke Skywalker in it. So, you know,
Yeah, that's great. Well, I'm happy.
um,
It's going to be interesting, but I'm going to wait to see it because I I I can't put them together in my brain. I don't know.
it's kind of hard for me to kind of put the two
I
together
have the
too,
comical
but
versions like Green Goblin and Yoda, and they're both green with 20 years. Anyhow, let's move on to video games. Let's skip what you have here because it does not interest me. It has to do with Fortnite and Star Wars. Let's skip ahead to
it's a
what's
pretty big deal that what I have it in here for one reason, real
okay.
quick.
Tell me.
Only because to get all of the stuff in Fortnite, if you want all the costume, all the whatever, all the things that you can unlock, it's going to require you to go to Galaxy's Edge at one of the parks,
Yeah.
and to unlock some of the stuff
Okay, that's
for the game.
crazy.
And I
That's
think that is worth mentioning. I
it's
don't
worth
really care
mentioning
about
if
it
you have a lot
either.
of money.
Or if you're going there anyway, I guess.
Yeah.
So
So you're gonna be chasing
so that's
instead
why
of
I threw that
chasing
in there.
Pokemon, you're gonna be chasing uh Star Wars characters with Fortnite in oh my gosh. No,
Yeah, I
no
mean it's
thank
a
you.
different mode. I think it's a different game within Fortnite. I don't think it's Fortnite, like traditional Fortnite. I feel like from what I read, it's like it it plays differently. You're going on smuggler missions. It probably still plays the same. I don't know. I don't know anything about Fortnite really. I'll have to ask my son if he's played this, although I don't think he's really touched much of it recently. And you were certainly not going to head to the parks, unfortunately, anytime soon either. So,
The
yeah.
parks, yeah. What I wanted to mention that was yesterday, was it today or yesterday?
Today.
Today? Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Zero Mission is now available to purchase, and that's something that does interest you because it's your type of
Hmm. Hmm.
gameplay, and
Yeah.
it looks really cool. The trailer looks really nice. It make me want to. I really wanted to play, but as soon as I see the tactical, over the top tactical, no, I'm out. Like, I'll watch you
Yeah.
play because I it does not interest me at all to play. Maybe
Yeah.
to try, but I'm not gonna go and buy it to play.
Right.
It's not my
Yeah.
style.
And so I was trying to figure out how best to play. I could get it on the PC. It'd be easiest for me to stream it that way. However, um, I my system is starting to age, and anybody that's ever even remotely looked at what a PC costs now
Yeah.
would have to second guess because I'm not getting a second mortgage to buy a top of the line computer right now.
No.
So, and in my computer, it does meet the very minimum. It like the very minimum GPU listed on the website is what I have.
Yeah.
But from my understanding, as of right now, it's even having a hard. Some people are even having a hard time to get it play well on high end PCs. And so it doesn't seem like it's completely optimized yet. And I think that'll come. I think they'll get it figured out. This happens to a lot of games right now
It
that
doesn't
release
look
for
like a game
console
that's you should
and
be pressing a
PC.
button for
Right.
console. It's more adapted for. It seems more adapted to me for PC, playing with
Yeah,
a
but it looks like
mouse,
maybe they did
keyboard.
the other way around.
Hmm.
Because from everything I've read, people are having a harder time. Not everybody, but there is, and again, this happens a lot when PC and console games release together. The PC game you usually need some patching to kind of, because they're having to make it for a wide variety of systems, right? It's not like a console where everybody's got the same setup,
Hmm.
everybody's got the same PS5, and so you know what you're developing for. But when you're developing for PC, you got to try to get as many people in the system as you can. Um, and um, so I could get it for PlayStation, and I will. It's just I gotta get it in the budget again.
It's EA, so
So
Christmas time.
it'll, yeah, yep. That's exactly what I'm thinking. By Christmas, it'll be half off or
Or
whatever, maybe not half off, but it'll be pretty
isn't
good.
it on EA EA Plus or whatever it's called?
Yeah, but I don't subscribe to that.
Well, you could at
To be
least like,
honest, I'm not, I'll be the first to tell you, I am not overly fond of EA as a company. Um,
well,
nor
especially
their,
their app, the computer app.
uh,
No, thank
well,
you.
yeah, yeah. And
If you
yeah,
just get
I wouldn't
that,
even
that'll
go that.
just slow down your system. You won't be able to play.
Yeah.
I think it's on Steam,
So
isn't it?
yeah, yeah. And so maybe it'll go on a good Steam sale and I can try it.
Mm-hmm.
But that's it's if it's not gonna run well, um, I'd rather just get it on PlayStation 5 and figure out how to stream it from there. Which, I mean,
It's easy to stream.
PlayStation
There's a
does have a
Steam
good way to
button.
stream. Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
yeah, I did that
So
yesterday. I just clicked the stream
yeah,
button, and I had already set it up to YouTube.
yeah.
YouTube or Twitch you can do, but
Right,
it's simple.
right.
You just got to know how to set it up beforehand. And after
Yeah.
that, you just click a button.
Yep. So we'll do that. We'll get eventually, and then I'll stream to our YouTube channel eventually with some of the gameplay when I am able to pick it up. But
Do you
it
think it'll
looks
be on
great. It's
Nintendo?
reviewing very well.
Do you think it'll be hit the Nintendo Switch too by Christmas, or maybe at the same
No,
time as
not by
the
Christmas.
no
Not by Christmas.
next
EA is
spring?
weird. It'll either come, a year or two from now.
Oh boy,
uh
when everybody
yeah,
finished playing.
yeah, pretty much. Um, but we'll see. We'll see. It would. I think it would be really cool in there. Um, but I think they would have to really try to figure out how to make it work.
Right.
It would take some time, and they're going to focus on the PC, I think, crowd right now. But yes, it's getting great reviews. It's getting
Yeah.
lots of eights and nines.
Yeah. I watched
So
watched a review from As It True on YouTube, and he says it's really good. He was able to test it out with EA, and now he has the game, like the full game. It's really good. He's really happy with it, and it looks and sounds great. So I'm happy for him, and I'm happy for the people that love this, that like this kind of this game, because it's not for me. That's all.
and that's okay, right?
Yeah,
Just like
I'm gonna save
kind
my
of
money for
discovered
Galactic Racer though.
and you know what? Galactic Racer I think also looks amazing, but I would probably play less of it overall. Just because I know
Out of the two.
racing games I tire of.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Even Star Wars, it looks amazing, but I know that long term, it's not going to hold my attention. You know, and
Yeah.
so,
Okay.
it's just, and that's okay. Every game doesn't have to be for everybody,
That's right.
right? Otherwise, we'd be playing Fortnite, Star Wars, I guess.
No. Let's move along to the announcement that I had mentioned, that there's going to be an announcement with Star Wars Dads on this week on Discord. The announcement is we are now available. Star Wars Dads is now available on Amazon Music and Audible. So if you have Audible, and it's free, so we're there as well now. We are accepted by Amazon, and you can listen to us there.
I do need to point out, at least in the US, podcast on Audible are behind a paywall.
Is that right?
You do need to subscribe. You do need to have a subscription to get to access podcasts.
Oh wait, you know what? I do have a subscription on Audible. Maybe that's why I had access to it.
Yeah.
But it is available. That's true. But so there you go. We're behind a paywall finally. But we're not getting a penny out of it.
We'll not see even a penny, but
No, we'll probably end up owing money. but yes, we're on Audible Podcasts, Amazon Music Podcasts, or Amazon Podcasts. I don't know what
I think Amazon Music, you have to have an account, but it won't be pay locked. I think you'll get ads and all that.
Yes,
but it's
you do
not
have
a
ads.
paywall.
If you pay, there will be ads. I don't know if there'll be ads in ours because we're not as popular.
Right.
But there are ads in others and there is a paywall if to not have ads. And if you have Amazon Prime, you can you have access to that. So you don't have to have Amazon Music to have access to all of that. Without you can pay for Amazon Prime to have Amazon Music, or you can just have Amazon Music by itself. But some people actually pay both. They don't realize, and Amazon doesn't say anything against that.
No, of course not.
No, oh yeah, because when you're in the app, even if you already have Amazon Prime, you have Amazon Music, so you can listen to the podcast without ads, but you'll still get a pop-up saying, "Oh, do you want to pay for Amazon Music?" No ads.
Well, know what you do know what this means though now.
Tell me.
You can now say, Siri, play Star Wars Dads. And it should work.
It could still do it anyhow. For anybody.
Tricking people? It should connect it right now. Yes.
There you go.
So,
well, no, you would have it. Actually, it doesn't. Well, not in Canada. If you asked the S lady to play something on Amazon Music or anything, it won't. Maybe in the US it does, but not in Canada.
Yeah, we're able to. Huh. But anyway,
what it happens for me anyways, it goes automatically to Apple Music. not Apple Music, but the Apple Podcast, because that's or I have to be specific on podcasts on Spotify. So we are on Spotify, we are on Apple Podcasts, we're on YouTube, we're on Podcatcher, we're on a lot of iPod, and so now we're included in Amazon Music's podcast section and Audible Podcast. Yeah. So hey,
you find us everywhere now.
That's right. You can't get rid of us. We're going to be there. Even if we don't show up, I apologize for not showing up. We apologize because life is busy and family comes first. That's why we're Star Wars dads. And but we're not going anywhere. We're here. And that's it. I think that's it for today before we get kicked out of Zoom. We're not in the Nintendo Dads Zoom today because they're actually recording live. So
yeah.
That's
all
it.
Right.
So we're gonna head in. We're gonna head into our the space dock, and then any famous last words?
No, apparently I started choking on my water.
Okay.
May the Force be with you.
May the Force be with you all, and see you all soon. Okay. Hopefully sooner than the last few weeks. How do we get out of here? Oh yeah, like this.
Thank you all for taking a seat with us on the Star Wars Dads podcast. We are a part of the Nintendo Dads family of podcasts, including Nintendo Dads, Retro Logic, Retro Group, On Topic Retro, and Film Logic. If you like what you see or hear and want more, join us to the Nintendo Dads Discord. Direct message us on the socials and we might send you an invite to where all the cool fans are. We are at Star Wars Dads 77 on Blue Sky and X, at Star Wars Dads on the Instagram, Threads, and TikTok. Twitch streaming Star Wars games at twitch.tv/Star Wars Dads. Please email us with questions or comments at StarWarsDads77@gmail.com.